Can we sit down? No interruptions. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions. Talking real raw. Ain't no cutting. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions. Can we talk about it? Yeah. Can we talk about it? Yeah. Can we talk about it? Yeah. Talk about it? Yeah. Can we talk about it? Yeah. Can we talk about it? Yeah. Talk about it? Yeah. Can we sit down? No interruptions. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions. Talking real raw, ain't no cutting. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions.
Polar Tanks. You know, it's very unfortunate that we keep learning the hard way. You know, and a lot of people, and I'm going to keep saying this because I get attacked a lot. A lot of people, women more specifically, have it in their minds that I somehow hate women. I'm just here to tear down women, bash women, cape for men, pander to men, and all of that, right? And like I continue to say, that could not be even more further from the truth. I care about us. I want the best for us. And I am tired of seeing the same results, the same outcomes, hearing the same pitiful songs over and over again in regards to women effing up, okay? Messing up, fumbling, and getting the good old humbling. Not appreciating the good guy or the good man while you have them. Feeling like you can pretty much mess over your youth, be out here in the streets, be a city girl, be a hot girl, and again, not only look over the good quality man, but ditch him for guys who just want to hit and quit, make you a baby mama, you know, not even give you any kind of relationship, love, support, commitment, and then saving the good guy for later. And the reason why this tale now is becoming, you know, this very sad story is the fact that there's no more saving the good guy for later. They're not waiting around for you. They're not waiting around in a friend zone. They're not, you know, swooping you up to polish you up and clean you up later, patting you on the back, telling you there is not your fault. I'm here to polish you up and save you now. Don't worry about it. You were just young and dumb. You didn't understand. No. That tune is done. That tale is over. That story has ended. And it's very, very heartbreaking that you are starting to see more and more younger women, right, realize this as well. See, it used to be a thing, and y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe. I appreciate y'all for being here. We can't hit 300. I'm going to ask for 200 first, okay? But let me say this before I start sharing my screen and breaking everything down. It used to be this thing to where a woman would not realize or recognize her fault and flaws until it was way down the line, right? Very much so giving Vivica Fox, you know, that type of energy. So where it's like, oh yeah, you know, I wish I would have held on to that guy from back in the day. If I would have known what I've known now, you know, I would have completely did things differently. I would have appreciated him. I would have been on my best behavior. And it used to be a thing to where that was way down the line. And I hope they're not messing with my connection, y'all. On my end, it's showing that my connection is a little bit wonky, but then on my phone, it looks okay. So I'm assuming we okay. All right. But at least I hope that y'all can still hear me at the very least. That's why I hate this room, y'all. This room is just, the connection sucks. But hopefully y'all are following what I'm saying. It used to be a thing to where women wouldn't understand the gravity of their mistakes until, let's say, their late 30s, early 40s. You know what I mean? And then when they start to enter into the late 40s type of vibe, early 50s and all of that, that's when they eventually come to the conclusion of, you know what, I messed up. And since I messed up so bad, I'm going to go ahead and pretty much die on this hill. Now, what do I mean by that? What I mean by that is a lot of them, it used to hit them down the line in their late 30s, early 40s, knocking on 50s that, hey, I messed up. I should have appreciated what I had when I had it, but by that time you are, and this is just being completely honest, not trying to be rude or mean or age shame or anything of that sort, but by that time, a lot of those women were pretty much spaced out. A man is not going to make the type of investment into that type of woman at that late in the game. A lot of guys, they would much rather get with a woman that is more youthful so that he is able to get more use out of her. And I know y'all hate how that sounds, but that's just being honest and realistic. Maybe she'll be more moldable, coachable, versus you at that later age, you're more stuck in your ways. You're pretty much who you're going to be. Are there exceptions? Sure, but for the most part, that's what we're dealing with. And so once those women would realize that, hey, these men are not checking for me still, though. Like, hey, I told y'all I'm sorry. I told y'all I was wrong. I told y'all that I'm a changed woman. So why aren't y'all doubling back to give me a shot now? They would then get in their feelings about that and then say, you know what, F it. These men ain't ish. These men just can't handle a strong woman. These women just can't handle a mature woman that knows her value and all of this other nonsense, right? But that's what I mean by they would then take that power back, quote unquote, and then try to die on their heel. Because, they want to save face. It's much easier to say, I didn't want you anyway, than to admit, yeah, I kind of messed up. It's much easier to take rejection in the whole mode of, I didn't miss out. You missed out on me. It ain't my fault. That's an easier pill to swallow versus having to say, you know what, yeah, I'm in this predicament based upon my own life choices. But nonetheless, that would be something that was down the line. But now what we're starting to see is even the younger women realizing their faults and flaws way earlier. This woman right here, I believe that she said that she was 28. I'm going to listen back to see. We're going to listen back. I only listened to it one time. Shout out to whoever that was who sent me over this link. But I did check this out this morning. And when I listened to it, I believe that she said that she was 28 years old. But nonetheless, you all, like, that is something that is very eye-opening. The younger women are starting to realize they're dealing with a new breed of men very early, right? I see very early on that, yeah, I kind of messed up. These men are not coming doubling back. They're not spinning the block how they used to. It's not this thing of, oh, okay, I'm going to just let you in. No. So you're not having to reach the late 30s, early 40s, knocking on 50s for you to start, being highly regretful and remorseful, begging for forgiveness and, trying to apologize to the good men that you rejected. Not anymore. Especially with the times being as hard as they are. y'all, I don't know if y'all are hip to this, but I believe today a lot of the workers are going on strike as far as like the ports and stuff like that. Like it's real in the field. Prices going up, salaries staying the same. Like it's real outside. And if you have children, you're really feeling that. So I'm pretty sure that she is in that mode of, realizing that I kind of fumbled. I should have held on tight to that good man when I had that good man instead of trying to be a hot girl, a city girl, trying to have a whole phase. Feeling like this guy was being too serious and I'm lit right now. And here's the thing, y'all. And we can't hit 500. I'm gonna ask for 400 first. Like the video, share the video, and subscribe, y'all. I appreciate y'all. But here's the thing, y'all. Y'all have no idea how many younger women that I've heard, that I've seen myself personally say things to the effect of, yeah, I wish I would have held on tight to him, but I was turned. I was too lit. I wasn't trying to be, settle down all that. He was trying to get married at 25. He was trying to get married at 22. He was trying to get married at 23. I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't ready for this. And let's be honest, y'all, that is a lot of the advice that we get from our elders. Oh, girl, you don't even know yourself yet. Oh, girl, you don't even know what you like. Go out there and explore. Go out there and experiment. So don't get all caught up in no man, because these men, they gonna dog you out. These men, they don't love you for real. These men just want to use you. These men just want to use you up to build themselves up. And then once they good, they gonna leave you. Best believe we've heard it all. Me included. And if I would have listened to you hoes, I would have been real bad off right now. Okay? Real bad off. So this is not something that is new, is what I'm trying to convey. More and more younger women out there are like, yeah, I should have held on to him. I should have got married to him, while I was young. And like I said, y'all, these women are not even 30 yet. Or they're right there at 30. And they are able to do that type of introspection and self-reflection and say, yeah, I kind of fucked up. Because look at me now. But let's get into it, you all. Let me see. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all can hear this.
My first love, like my first man that I ever encountered with, did everything with.
Damn, girl, can you get it out? Put a 2 if y'all can hear that. Could y'all hear her? Okay, I see the 2s. Let's get into it, y'all. All right. This is another sad tune, another sad story that, again, your little big sis has been trying to prevent for a very long time now. But again, when I talk how I'm talking, I'm setting women up for failure. I'm promoting struggle love. What else? I'm a pick-me. I'm male-identified. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm out of touch. You name it. Okay? But here we are. More proof in my damn pudding that your little big sis know what the hell she be talking about. Okay? I actually live out what the fuck I be saying, sis. But let's get into it.
My love, like my first man that I ever encountered with, did everything with, was supposed to be my husband, but I was the one that messed it up. Now, God revealed this to me right after I got saved, and he revealed this to me in a dream. And I haven't talked to my first love in like, it has probably been over 7 years, going on 8 years.
Now peep the game, y'all, because this kind of irritated me, But the little baby in the back. Peep that game, okay? And it's like little kids be getting on my nerves sometimes, y'all. Shout out to y'all who got little kids. God, but the little baby in the back. Could it be something to that, to where it's like now that she's a mother and it's looking like a single mother, now she's able to really self-reflect and realize how much of a responsibility this is, how much you do need help, you do need a man and all of that. That could be something that play. But yeah, it's a whole baby in the background, is it not? I would have told the baby, hey, don't you see me talking right now? Shh, be quiet. You know what I mean? Like, that's me. But hey, nonetheless, that's what I'm saying. I don't be understanding how y'all be having kids and y'all don't know how to check y'all kids. My kids gonna know when mama's talking, you be quiet, okay? But let's get into it. Let's take it back a little bit.
Probably been over 7 years, going on 8 years since I last talked to him. Now when I was with him for about 7 years, and he was like my childhood boyfriend. And I got with him when I was 13. Yes, I was young. And then we broke up at 18. And then we reconnected when I was 21, and we stopped talking when I was 22. And when I was 22, he was trying to marry me, and I didn't want to get married. I got scared. And just a little background with...
Well, hold on, let's pause. And because she kind of get on my nerves too. Are my nerves bad today? My nerves might be bad today. I don't know. But she's just doing a lot of like stumbling and stuttering and like not completing the thought. Like, that's irritating the fuck out of me. But let's peep the game real quick. Thank you, John Till. Let's peep the game on what she's saying. She's saying, my childhood sweetheart, we grew up together. We were together for 7 years from the age of, because she lying. Maybe that's what it is. All this damn stumbling and stuttering and shit. Like, girl, get it out. Spit it out. God, oh. But, she said that they were childhood sweethearts or whatever. And they were together for 7 years, broke up at 18, tried to rekindle the flame at 20, 21, 22, something around there. And he wanted to be married at 22, but she said she was scared. Okay. We can't hit 600, 500 first, y'all. Now, let me say this, and this is just me being a game peeper and calling it how I see this. In my opinion, she was not scared to get married. All right? She was not scared to get married. Thank you, King Pepper. Give me a second. She actually was again in her hot girl, city girl bag. And that was what was deterring her from wanting to get married. It was not this instance of, oh, I'm scared. What if it doesn't work out? What if I don't get to live my life? What if this? No. These chicks are not afraid. Believe you me. The issue is I'm not wanting to, again, miss out. If all of my friends are out here partying and, sleeping around, creeping around, living their best life, I'm going to miss out on that. You know what I mean? I don't want to miss out on it. So it's not this thing of I'm in fear. No, I'm not in fear. You not getting ready to hinder me and hold me back, nigga. We too young for that. I'm too lit. Again, y'all, I've heard this over and over again from younger women. I peep the game. My ears are to the streets. Okay. Thank you, Adonis. Give me a second. Yeah, and y'all get the matter of fact, let's go ahead, Adonis. Get these damn likes up. My likes must be trash for Adonis to have to come in here with a super chat and tell y'all to hit the damn like button. Like the video. Damn it. But let me say this. These chicks out here, they are not afraid. The only thing that they don't want to happen if they do settle down too early is to miss out on all of the action, miss out on all of the fun. Also, here's a huge elephant in the room. They also don't want to settle down too early because they don't want to feel like they have settled for just you. Let's peep that game while y'all get my damn likes up. Hold on. There are so many women out there, young women out there, that's taking notes on the Instagram baddies and baby mamas, right? To where it's like, oh, but she got her a rich nigga, and she got her, you know what I'm saying? I see her lifestyle. She got her dude who flying her out here, who doing this for her, who buying her that, and so they don't want to quote unquote settle for a guy that is maybe still in the beginning stages, the building stages. Like, no. And it would not surprise me if the guy that she is referring to is now at the position in his life that she would want to be involved in, that she would want to partake in. And that's probably what really also inspired her to make this video. Outside of her being a single struggling mother, a young struggling single mother, I'm pretty sure she is also able to see the guy that could have been her husband flourishing, living his best life. And so now that he's at that position, it's like, damn, I could have been living the life that the IG baddies are living. You know, I could have been married already. I could have had this. I could have had help, all of that. But that is what's at play. It is not just this thing of I was scared, you know, because I was young and I just didn't know if things would just go sour and go south. No. You want to make sure that you got all your hold out nature out of your system. You want to make sure that you were not quote unquote settling. Come on, y'all. Let's be honest. You want to be able to keep up with all the other city girls. And you cannot do that as a married woman. You can't. Okay. Not if you want a lasting, successful, healthy marriage. Thank you, King Pepper. It says, how many times BM gotta say we don't want single moms? Just go in a corner and suffer alone quietly. Oh my God, King Pepper. Wait a minute. Y'all here clowning. Y'all feel like I got my lipstick on my teeth. Hold on. It kind of is, but hopefully y'all can't see it. Thank you, John Till. It says, still disingenuous. It's not I messed up because he truly loved me, or I messed up because I took him for granted. It's inflation up my ass. Whoopsie. And you know what? That is what it is as well. And that's what I said earlier. Okay. I said earlier, a lot of different factors are coming into the picture that is making a lot of young women and women in general have to reflect. Damn, prices are high as hell. Damn, I'm out here having to parent by myself. Damn, the struggle is real. And so they're now taking mental inventory and mental note on all of the different guys that they passed up, all the different guys that they took for granted, all the different guys that were of quality, that are, again, probably flourishing now. And they're like, damn, I could have, should have, would have. If y'all don't think that's at play, you're a fool. $700, $600 first. Thank you, Terenzo. It says these hoes are more afraid of missing out than they are of death. Lord, where some come up missing and still face death like the rest of us. A plainly put wise metaphor. Whoopsie. And you know what's tragic and sad, Terenzo? You end up, like you say, missing out anyway. So what did you really do? And that's what really gets me, Terenzo. These chicks will, I mean, they told me for years, they will swear up and down, thank you, King Pepper again, they will swear up and down that I'm promoting struggle love and I'm teaching women to settle and all this other bullshit. And then in the grand scheme of everything, they ended up not only struggling by themselves with no damn love, but then on top of that, you end up settling. Now you have to settle with this very unfulfilled, very miserable, lonely ass life. So what was worse? Then you look back and you reflect on the guy that you tried to, again, save for later. And it's like, damn, I should have, quote unquote, settled for him. I should have, quote unquote, struggled love with him because it's better than what the fuck I got today. But how many women would be that honest to admit that? Not many. Like I said, a lot of them, they will die on the hill after they realize that nobody's coming to save them. Oh, well, since these men don't want me anyway, well, let me just attack them. Because I was trying to wave my white flag and tell y'all I'm sorry and for y'all to come and get me, but y'all want to rub it in my face. So since y'all want to rub it in my face that I messed up, well, now I'm going to tell y'all, well, y'all ain't shit anyway. You know, I can do better myself anyway. So who cares? And it's like, ma'am, let's not do too much. Clearly you cared, which is why your initial videos were you crying in the car talking about, you know, you ready to be a submissive wife now. Like, let's stop. But thank you so much, Terenzo. Thank you, King Pepper, again. It says, so she don't have a man 6 feet, 6 figures, 16 inches. That's what I'm saying. And they don't realize the gravity of their mistakes until life is already settled in. Now you have no choice but to live with what you did. There's no bouncing back. And like I said, with it being a new breed of men, and when I say new breed of men, I'm talking about from all different ages, all different backgrounds, all different races. You know, these even young women are having to come to terms with, you know, their fumble. Especially also, and this is something else, especially also when we can see that the older women who we were initially trying to aspire to be like are nowhere near where we want to be. So it's like, hold on, like I was listening to her because she was my elder, or she was my big sis, or she was my big cousin, or she was my motherly figure, or she was my auntie. I was listening to her tell me that, hey girl, don't get all caught up on one man. Hey girl, don't settle down too early. Have a whole phase. You know, go and do your big one. Get it out your system, and then one day you can come back to this. But then I'm looking at her and it's like, bitch, okay, you didn't even get the result. You didn't get the desired result that you were telling me that I was going to accomplish one day. So should I really even be listening to you? So it's all of that. These women were out here teaching y'all to be unrealistic, like King Pepper is alluding to. And now y'all out here stuck on stupid in y'all car crying with y'all babies. But let's continue. Because I really do kind of feel for the little girl. You know what I mean? I do. But at the same time, I get a little frustrated because you have women out here like myself that are preaching against certain lifestyles and preaching against, you know, certain behaviors. And y'all refuse to listen to us. Y'all refuse to take heed to what we're saying. But when it comes to these sprinkle ass bitches, it's like, oh yeah, she's speaking that truth. And then look at you. Look at that gospel truth and where it lands you down the line. Now you're on here saying the same things that a Danica Marie, aka a pick-me, male-identified hoe is saying. And it's like, well, if that's what y'all want to clarify it as, cool. But the truth is the truth. So it's just really bittersweet for me. No, it's bittersweet. Because on one hand, it's bitter because it's like, bitch, I tried to tell y'all. I tried to warn y'all. But y'all wanted to condemn me for it. And then on the flip side, it's sweet because at least now you get it. But by that time, who cares? Like the guys in my super chats are saying, When are y'all going to understand? We don't want women that come along with a bunch of baggage. We don't want a bunch of shoulda, coulda, woulda, I now learned my lesson 20 years later assholes. We don't want that. Choose us the first fucking time. See our value the first time around, not when you're on the decline, not when you need help, not when you're struggling. That's what it is. So it's very bittersweet for me in that way. But let's continue. Let's take it back a little bit.
I didn't want to get married. I got scared. And just a little background with me and him, he got saved within the middle of our relationship. He found God in the middle of our relationship, and he used to tell me about what the information and the new knowledge that he was getting, and at the time I didn't want to hear it. What my focus was worldly. I wanted to party. I wanted to be with my friends. And then at that time, like, it was like a tug of war with me and him. Like, he was fighting for me, but I was like trying to go astray, kind of.
Oh, interesting. So you mean to tell me, sis, that you had the type of man at that early of an age that was showing and proving to you that he was husband material? See, me, I'm gonna let y'all know a secret. And again, y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe. We can hit 800. I'm gonna ask for 700 first. Let me let y'all in on a little bit of a secret pertaining to your little big sis. Your little big sis met her husband at 21. I knew my husband was my husband at 21. Why? Based upon what he was actively showing and proving to me at even that early of an age. She just alluded to the fact that the guy that she feels like was supposed to be her husband was somebody that was a leader, a wise, intelligent young man, to where he was even trying to teach her certain things, lead her down a particular path. I saw the same qualities in my husband. At 21, I saw the same qualities in my husband. I said, that's a great man. Oh, thank you so much, capital T. I'm going to read that in a second, capital T. Y'all drop the salutes down in the comments for capital T for that very generous donation. Salute to you. I appreciate it. Let me make this abundantly clear, you all. Anybody who sends in donations, thank you. All right? From my entire heart, thank you. Because you do not have to do that. So when y'all do it, I am extremely grateful for it. All right. YouTube does not support this type of real shit. So I appreciate y'all for showing up and showing out the way that y'all do. I take none of y'all for granted. Okay. But let me say this. My husband early on, I should say, was showing me that he had leadership qualities. The same way that the young man that she was with had leadership qualities. Let me learn certain things. Let me acquire certain knowledge, wisdom, and understanding so that I can teach you. That's the way that it's supposed to be. You take heed to that. You appreciate that. You hold on tight to that type of young brother. Because if he's doing that early on, at that early age, can you imagine him down the line? If he's serious, his mind is on the right path right now at 22, 21. Can you imagine him at 31, 41? Come on now. Hold on tight to those type of young brothers. You don't say, oh, but you're boring and you're lame and you're corny and you're a geek and you're a nerd and you're square. No. Those are very, very useful qualities that a young woman needs in a man. Because again, you got to think long term. Too many of y'all think very short term, very short-sighted with how y'all choose to interact with men, be with men, choose men, the whole 9 yards. And then before you know it, you're in your car, stuck on stupid, looking stupid, Like, yeah, he was a great man. He had great leadership qualities. He was somebody that was focused. He was self-disciplined. All of the great attributes that make up a great man, a great husband, a great father figure for your children. See, early on, you take heed to that and you say, you know what? If he's possessing these qualities now at this young age, oh, he's going to be a phenomenal husband. He's going to be a phenomenal father to my children. He's going to be a phenomenal human being. We need this. So, long story short, I even bear witness to my husband at that very early age, like the same young man that she's talking about, with, the way that he was maneuvering. And unlike her, though, I said, oh, let me hold on to this and not take this for granted. Because there's not too many young men out there that are that focused, that disciplined, that have that thirst for knowledge. So yeah, let me hold on to that. He's going to make a great man to spend the rest of my damn life with. The fuck? Now, at that time, I was also very much so in my masculine energy as well. But I had to unlearn that. And part of me allowing my husband, before he was my husband, to lead and teach me, it required for me to drop that side of myself, because like so many other young women out there, I was also taught that, you too young, you too beautiful, you too independent, you strong, you don't need to listen up behind no man, falling up behind no man. I was very much so in my boss bitch energy. And that was also actually repelling my husband away from me too. But again, it takes for you to do that self-correction early on. You don't wait until you got a baby daddy and you got all these kids, all this debt, bills piling up, job not paying well. You don't wait till then to get in alignment. You get in alignment early on. When the moment that man tells you, hey, I don't tolerate that, or hey, I don't like that you're behaving in this manner, or hey, whatever it is that he sees fit, because you already know that young brother has the best in mind for you. So he wouldn't tell you anything that's going to do you any harm or lead you astray. So take heed to that. But so many other young women out there, when a man in general, does not matter how young or old he is, when a man in general tries to correct you and say, hey, tone down that boss bitch shit, hey, chill out on this type of behavior, whatever the case may be. A lot of y'all will equate that man with being controlling. Y'all would equate that man with trying to be a dictator, boss you around. And it's like, no, all he is trying to do is properly lead you, guide you, mold you, so that he can ultimately protect you, take care of you. You can't lead and teach and protect and provide for a woman who is unruly, who is out of alignment. You can't do it. So she should have been grateful that she encountered a young man at that age that was like, look, this is the information that I was able to acquire. Let me teach you. Let me guide you. Let me help you. Let me steer you in the right direction, because I have a clear vision of where I want to go in life, and I see you to be a part of that. You have to get with the young brothers that have a vision. And not only do they have a vision, but they're actively working upon those visions. Too many of y'all get with guys who just feed you a bunch of fluff, fairy tales, spit game at you, and then y'all go down that route and y'all go down that path for whatever reason. Maybe because he's lit, maybe because he's a little cute, he a little popular, got a little pocket change, and y'all say, okay, I'm gonna go with him, even though he's not showing and proving me anything like this brother here is. See, he's just talking. But this brother here, he's talking and walking. But y'all don't want him, because the brothers that are talking and walking, again, come off as lame, boring, square, and all of this. Because he's too focused on building for his future to be out here in these damn streets. He's too focused on self-improvement and self-development to be out here moving recklessly. No, I'm trying to be solid down the line. I don't want to play catch up and clean up later. But again, that's not sexy. And again, y'all like the video, should it be on Instagram? Y'all, we should have at least 655 likes. Okay? Help us out. And again, big shout out to you, capital T. I'm going to read that in a second. Y'all don't do this, though. Instead, y'all like, oh, that's not hot. It's not sexy to be with a self-disciplined man. It's not sexy to be with a man that is going to be moving with righteousness. Y'all want niggas that live on the edge. Let's be clear. Y'all like shit that sound good. Y'all like shit that look good, but it ain't good for you. So we have to unlearn that, undo that, so that we're not crying in our cars later. And me personally, I really thank the young Danica for taking heed early on. Because boy, oh boy, I would hate to be y'all right now. Especially in this climate today, I am so grateful that young Danica said, yeah, bitch, we gonna drop all of that. All of that boss bitch shit, that strong independent, you know, I'm gonna boss you around, make you do what I want to do, move on my accord. I'm so glad young Danica did not listen to these old assholes that was like, girl, go out here and live your best life. Go out here, be a hoe, be a city girl, turn up. You too young and beautiful. I'm so glad, because I've been fucked up today. I'm gonna be real honest. So pay attention, young ladies, to the young men that are also showing and proving what he's doing with what little he has now. Stop waiting for him to be the finished result and the finished product. That's also a huge mistake that we made. Thank you, Terenzo. Give me a second, y'all. I gotta get these thoughts out. Another huge mistake that a lot of young women make is saying, you know what? Not only am I going to go out here, be wild, reckless, and free in the streets and try to save the good guy for later, but I'm also going to pass you up if you're not at the desired result yet. Let me allow you to go ahead and do all the hard work, all the dirty work, you know, and then once you complete all the tasks and you're the finished product, then I'll hop on board. No. When you have a young man that, again, is showing and proving to you, hey, I'm somebody that is self-disciplined. I'm somebody that has a vision. I work towards my vision. I'm somebody that's productive. I'm wise. I'm intelligent. You know, I love you. I honor you. I respect you. You get on board with that guy and you build with him. All these bitches out here telling y'all, you don't never build with no man. That struggle love. Those hoes are operating from a place of trauma. What had happened was they tried to build up, not build with. They tried to build up a Project Paul, right? That again was feeding them a bunch of fluff and fairy tales. Oh, ma, I promise you one day, someday, we gonna be good. I promise you one day, someday, we gonna have all the money that we need. We gonna be out here living our best life. I promise you one day, someday, with no action behind his words. But because he had the gift of gab, he know how to spit that game real good. He got a little street cred, a little pocket change, whatever the case may be. Maybe the dick is good as well. It's like, okay, well, let me hold on tight to you and invest into you and pour into you, even though I can see that you just talking shit. You ain't about nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't see no forward movement or motion, but I mean, you just make me feel like you can. And he doesn't. And then before you know it, you always all your damn youth, all your damn money, all your damn time, trying to build him up to be a man versus building with a young man that is already on his way, that is actively showing and proving to you that, yes, I know what I want. I know what I'm doing. I'm working towards that shit. Y'all want to do it backwards. And then when you do it backwards, now you want to punish all the good quality guys for your mistake. I'll never build with a man again. Lady, you never built with a man to begin with. You tried to build a little boy into being a man. That's what you did. You followed up behind fluff and fairy tales. You followed up behind stagnated potential. You followed up behind what sounded good. You never built with a man. Big shout out to you, sportsmen. Y'all got the salutes down in the comments for MVP sportsmen. Okay, so I'm proud of y'all. Thank you. Hear me out. So when y'all hear these ladies out here, these bitter betties talking about you don't never build with no man, you don't never, they are operating from a place of trauma because they tried to build a man. They tried to build a little boy into being a man and it backfired. They never got with somebody that was actively showing and proving to them that, hey, I'm a man with vision. I know what I'm doing. I'm applying action behind my word. They never did that. And since it backfired with those guys, now they want to say, oh, well, all men, you never do this with no man. No. You never had a real man to begin with. So let's start there. And let's peep this game. I see the salutes. Let's peep this game as well. When I first got with my husband, he was fresh out of college and everything of that story. All of that, you know, quote unquote, broke college student, all of that. That was us. But this is what I peep game on, young ladies. Again, like she said in the video, he was learning certain things and he was trying to teach me certain things. I peep game on that about my husband. And guess what else I peep game on? Even though my husband was fresh out of college, graduated from a university in Iowa at the top of his class with 2 degrees. My husband was, man, he's credentialed the fuck up. You understand me? He did all of that. And when he got out of school as a young brother, he went to apply to different jobs, you know, and you would think with that level of credential, you know, yeah, he's going to be able to land whatever he needs. He's going to be able to have this type of job that pays this type of money and all of that. And guess what? It did not happen. Y'all know how they do black men. Let me rephrase that. Y'all know how they do young black men that don't hate themselves as a young black man, that is not going to dumb himself down and convert over into some other bullshit. Y'all know how they feel about those brothers. You can't be confident. You can't be proud to be a black man. That won't convert and conform. Oh no. That's a threat. That's a threat, my guy. So guess what? Guess what job my husband landed fresh out of college from a 4-year university at the top of his class. What was it? Cum laude? I don't know how to say these damn words. Cum laude? I don't know what the fuck. Top of his damn class. 2 degrees. Guess where he landed at, ladies? Target. My husband was at Target making what, $8? I believe at the time. Yeah. $8. Now, according to a lot of women out there, oh no. Nigga, please. Target? $8. That's nasty work. It's giving broke dusty. It's giving struggle love. It's giving. But guess what? Y'all can call it struggle love all y'all want to. Guess what? I peep game. I saw the work ethic. I saw the grind. I saw the persistence. I saw the management of money and all of that my husband was able to possess and have, even with what little he had. I admired the fuck out of it. I said, damn, if he's able to pay for all of this, stack all of that off of a Target job, oh, hell yeah. I can only imagine where he's going to be, you know, once he really, you know, gets where he wants to go. He's able to take this little bit and amplify it, multiply it. Oh, fuck no. This the one right here. But how many of y'all young ladies think like that? It's like, nah. Absolutely not. Absolutely the fuck not. No. Like I said, hit me up when you already where you need to be, because I'll be damn. Y'all wait for him to be at the finished result. But guess what? Young Danica was in the gym shooting with her husband before he was her husband. Because again, I saw what he was showing and proving. Y'all don't go based upon that. It cannot just be potential. It has to be active. It has to be activated. It cannot just be spitting game. It has to be backed up with action. Now, my husband, doing pretty fucking well. You know what I'm saying? Doing pretty fucking well. So I'm saying all of that to say this, ladies, young ladies, don't be afraid to get with a young brother that you can see that is applying himself, that you can see has the right mind frame, mindset. He's on the right path. He's showing improving to you his value, that he respects you, that he loves you. He's taking what little that he does have and he's amplifying it. He's multiplying it. Don't be afraid to get with that young brother and build with him. Build with him. Don't build him. Build with him. He has to already be what you need him to be. It's just only going to progress and get better as y'all mature and get older. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all follow me with that. But so many young women miss out on great life partners, great husbands, great fathers for their children because of that element alone. I'm not building with him. You know, that struggle love. No. It's levels and layers to this shit. So peep the game on that. Stop allowing these women to make y'all feel like, you know, you're a struggle lover or what else? You're settling. Like, don't allow that. If you have a good thing, you hold on to that good thing. You build with that good thing. Period. Don't let these hoes talk y'all out of y'all spot. Because I'm going to tell y'all right now, if I would have listened to these hoes talking about struggle loving and settling, I would have missed out on the brilliant, amazing husband that I have today. I would have been looking back at Eric Bell on Facebook like, damn, that could have been my husband. I see he doing real well now. He got his own business. Okay, I see. Damn. I would have been real regretful, real remorseful. Hindsight. So just be mindful of that, y'all. Let me read y'all donations and I'm going to get it back into the video. Thank you, Successful MD. It says they rather invest in pookies than want good men. I'm telling you. Y'all, we can hit 900. I'm going to need that 800 first. But we should have at least 720 likes. Thank you, The Great. I'm going to read that in a second as well. Hold on. Did I skip somebody? I think I did. I'm going to get y'all, though. Hold on. Let me see. My computer tripping. Thank you, The Great. It says the Amish, is it Amish? Have a ritual called Rumspinga? Who? Rumspinga? I don't know. Where they can go out in the world and F up for 6 months. American women want to do an American version of that and spin the block. A proper man ain't going for that. Whoopsie. So the Amish community have something to where they can go out here and be city girls for 6 months. That's crazy. I never knew that. But see, us in America, we want to make a whole lifestyle out of being a city girl. It's not even for 6 months. It's for life. Hold on. Thank you so very much. MVP Sportsman. It says, I'm proud of you, little sis. Keep creating good content. You know I will. Okay, you know I will. I don't care how much y'all hate it, how much y'all hate me. I'm going to keep spitting that motherfucking truth. All right? Because period. I am tired of seeing y'all end up like this. I'm tired of seeing y'all be regretful, remorseful baby mamas wishing on a star that you would have listened to your first mind when it told you, hey, this is a good man. This your husband. You know what I mean? Like, this man is embodying all of the traits, all the characteristics that you're looking for in a man, but you want to pass him up because you want to be a hoe. That's really what it boils down to. Thank you, Torenzo. It says, I think very deeply, sis, and you knew this. So I gotta ask, clear as throat. How come all boss bitches end up being employees later on? Scientifically ask it. Man. It's an illusion that, they try to live up to. I'm a boss bitch. You not. You not, sis. You need some proper guidance and management for real, aka a man. So let's not do too much. But yeah, great question, Teresa. I would love to know that myself. Let me know when you figure that out. Okay, let me know when you figure that shit out. Thank you, Capital T. I appreciate you so very much. It says KS saw this coming a long time ago, but they wouldn't listen. Now they are gradually progressing to the get a dog and die alone phase. Ain't it tragic? Ain't it tragic? But here's the thing, though, Capital. A lot of them, they won't die alone because they got a million kids. You know what I'm saying? So it's not even this thing of dying alone. Like, no, I got a whole bunch of babies now. So let's not do too much. Am I caught up, you all? Let me see. Yes. Let me go to the bottom and then we're going to go back into the video. Thank you, Serpent. It says, sis is a good man is a turn on or turn off. A turn on. The only way that a good man is a turn off is if you are a fucked up woman. Let's put it plain and blunt. Bad boys only turn on women that are full of drama and trauma. Now, do we like a good guy, but you have, a little bit of edge to you, and you're not going to be a pushover and all? Fuck yeah. Like, and I think that's where a lot of these young ladies go wrong. They equate a guy being a good guy with him being a pushover and him being weak, and him being somebody that is not going to provide for you, protect you, and all that. Like, no, absolutely not. So yeah, a good man is absolutely a fucking turn on to a healthy woman. You know what I mean? Or at least to a woman that is well on her way to becoming a healthy woman. Because like I said, when I met my husband, it was a lot of shit going on. Okay. So I'm not going to pretend like your little big sis when I'm some bullshit. But at the end of the day, it's about you being receptive to the correction, you being receptive to the elevation, the evolution, unlearning certain things, evolving and growing, all that. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Successful. It says, where is the intuition they brag about? On layaway? Yeah. Let me say something, because a lot of y'all also say this. Y'all be hearing clouding. A lot of y'all say, oh, a woman's intuition is not real, this, that, and third, this, that, and third. That is not true. A woman's intuition is absolutely a real phenomenon, okay? It is. The issue, though, is that with so many of us being full of drama and trauma, not doing any self-work and things of that sort, we absolutely block it off. We ignore it. We look the other way. Oh, girl, please. Intuition, please stop telling me that this nigga ain't shit. I know he ain't shit, but I just feel like one day, someday, he gonna do better. Intuition can also tell you, sis, you need to hold on to this good man while you got him. He may not come back if you lose him. Intuition, stop telling me to appreciate and reciprocate to this good man. If it don't work out, then I'm gonna just say him for later and come back to him. But right now, come on, y'all, we ignore that shit. So yeah, definitely giving its own layaway. Okay, but let's continue.
And when we reconnected when I was 21, 22, we were going to church together, and then we were supposed to come up with like a courtship with the elder, and I ended up bailing. And then right after that, I had a baby. And at that time, like, I just thought that he was just boring and he didn't want to do nothing. He only wanted to go to church. He didn't want to go out or travel or do anything that I wanted to do with at my young tender mind, at my young tender age.
Now wait a minute, sis, because like I said, when y'all sent me over this link, I just watched it one time and I said, okay, this will be a great dope discussion, and I clipped it up, and then so this missed me. She said that not only was this young brother learning certain things and trying to teach her, aka properly lead her and guide her and all of that, and she took that for granted, but this young man was also being proactive. Hey, I feel like I want to marry you. I feel like I want to spend the rest of my life with you. Let's do certain things that will help us to have a thriving, blossoming, healthy relationship. So let's go to church. Let's get counseling. Let's do X, Y, and Z, 1, 2, and 3. So he was doing all of that. And bitch, I'm not gonna call her a bitch because she a young lady. I'm so sorry. But these chicks be so trash that they would say, yeah, he's doing all that. He a God-fearing man. Like, she is describing the epitome of the ideal man that a lot of these chicks would die for. He's God-fearing. He in church. He's somebody that cares about me, loves me. He's somebody that is trying to provide for me. Like, he's trying to be the husband. The husband. And you mean to tell me that not only did you take him for granted and take advantage of him, but you ultimately cheated on him? Is that what I'm hearing? She said, I got pregnant by somebody else. So while this man was investing into you, this young brother was investing into you, embodying all of the different traits and characteristics that you would want in a man. Every woman would want in a man in today's time. A lot of y'all are religious, so y'all want somebody that's in the church. Y'all want somebody that's God-fearing. Y'all want somebody that is going to properly lead you, teach you. Y'all want that. And when she got that, she said, it's boring. And not only is it boring, but I want to go out here and see what else is new. I want to go out here and get with the epitome of a fuckboy. And I'm going to assume that he's a fuckboy because it's looking like she's a single baby mama. Where's the pappy? Who is this? Thank you, Stephen. Thank you, Successful. Thank you, Alex. I see all of y'all. I appreciate it. And y'all get my likes up. But you can have the epitome of what you're looking for, and y'all mean to tell me that y'all would be bored with what you're asking for? That makes me wonder how many more of y'all are out there just like this young sister right here, to where you're swearing up and down that you want a particular type of man and a particular type of lifestyle, but that type of man and that type of lifestyle not really being true to who you are. A lot of y'all, for example, are saying, oh yeah, I need me a man that is all about God, that's all about me, that's all about leading the family, teaching the family, being there for the family. And the moment that y'all are presented with that guy, guess what y'all gonna say? He's too nice. I don't know. It's just something about him. Like, yeah, he got everything I'm looking for, but I'm telling y'all, I've seen this shit. I've seen this shit. It's like, well, isn't he exactly what you have described in the husband? And it's like, yeah, he is, but I don't know. I can't put my finger on it. He's not broken. That's what it is. These chicks love passion projects. These chicks love broken ass niggas, not wholesome, healthy men. whole, wholesome, healthy husbands. You don't want that. Oh, come on now. When she got the epitome of what she was looking for in a man, she cheated on him with an ain't shit nigga that just knocked her up. Am I hearing that correctly? That's what I'm hearing. And let's say, she didn't cheat on him per se. Maybe they had a break. I don't know what the hell was going on. But let's say that she didn't cheat on him. Well, the mere fact alone that it did not take you long in between that time to entertain somebody and spread your legs to that person, get intimately and romantically deeply involved and invested with that person to where you felt it necessary and okay to sleep with him raw? Yeah, that's still fucked up. Is it not? This man is making all of the proper strides to make sure that y'all are able to have a healthy relationship and a balanced, beautiful life. And this is what y'all do. But he wasn't trying to turn up. My young mind, I was just on something else. Whatever, sis. Whatever. And I know we can be young and impressionable and all of that. I get it. But at the end of the day, I strongly and wholeheartedly believe that we know exactly what the fuck we be doing. And the reason why I can say that is because I was that. I was that young woman to where, I was being indoctrinated and programmed with certain mentalities, told to do certain things, behave in certain manners. And I went against it. And yeah, it could have been a piece of me that was like, I need to be doing it. I need to be out here. I need to be outside. I need to be living my best life. I need to be. It was a piece of me. However, you still be knowing fucking better. Like, yeah, but that may not turn out the best way for me. So at the end of the day, it's still a choice. It's still a decision. And like I said, we be knowing. Come on now. I don't want to hear all this, woe is me, I was young and dumb. Like, nah, we be on some bullshit and we know it. It's just easier and it sounds better to say, I didn't know. You do. You do. Let's continue.
And really, I regret it because I'm 28 now. And like, the problems that we were having weren't problems that I had with other men. Like, he was the first man that would ever like pray for me, that ever like talk about God. Like, he was the first and only man that like wanted God to be in the center of our relationship. And that was really a blessing, but I took it for granted. And
like so many other women, y'all continue to take these good men for granted until life is whooping your ass. Now it's sob stories and regret. Shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Y'all don't realize how good y'all have it with these quote unquote good guys that are lame and boring and square until you're able to go out here in this world and get fucked up by these fuck boys. And now you're like, oh, damn, I didn't realize how good I had it. I ain't had these type of problems with him. Y'all out here cheating on me, disrespecting me, neglecting me. Y'all ain't doing shit. But us over here, my problem with him was he didn't want to go outside and party all the damn time. My problem with him was, he wanted to be a responsible young man and I wanted to turn up. I'm telling you, y'all don't be understanding what you got until it's gone. And then what makes it even worse is that y'all will make these permanent mistakes. Let me not say that. I gotta watch my words because I don't want to call y'all babies mistakes. Babies are a blessing, okay? In the right circumstances, though, okay? But nonetheless, it's a blessing to have a baby and all that. So I don't want to call them mistakes. But I will say this: y'all make these permanent life-altering choices that you cannot come back from. You can't bounce back from. You know what I'm saying? And so that is ultimately where I really have a bone to pick with a lot of you young ladies. Y'all are not being mindful. Y'all are not being cautious with what y'all are doing. Having a baby and having raw sex and all of that, not being mindful of your cycle and your body, like that type of shit can really follow you, haunt you, and knock you off course. To where that man that you do feel like got away, just he wants to stay away. Why? Because you have this life-altering, life-changing thing that is attached to you that I can't really overlook. I couldn't take you back if I wanted to. These young men also are in the mind frame of, you know, I have to stay on this path because this is the right path to success. If I want to take you in, then I would have to get off that path so I can polish you up, clean you up. So what I'm trying to say is she's made these type of mistakes and these type of choices in her life early on to where it's not something that can be easily overlooked. It's not something that I can just, you know, get over. Like, no, you have a whole human being attached to you or human beings attached to you. I'm not in a position to take care of them and you be a fatherly figure. I'm not in a position to where I'm good, you know, enough on my own to be able to take care of that type of responsibility. These young men, like the ones that she is describing, seems to be the type of young man that has to plan things out. That's the whole purpose of going to counseling, learning certain things, teaching you certain things. This is so that we can have something to live by, not just do a bunch of bullshit and then wing it. No, I want to properly plan for my future. I want to properly plan for my marriage, for my family, for my finances, for my business. I got to properly plan those things out. So when y'all come back later on down the line, realizing your mistakes, but you have all of these different components going on that is essentially a hindrance to this guy, you got to know he's going to reject you. Because again, I didn't plan for those kids. Are y'all following me? Those young men are like, look, baby girl, I appreciate you for seeing my value and seeing my worth now, but you have additional baggage attached to you that I didn't calculate into my equations. So to take you into my life would knock me off course. To take you into my life, you know, would really throw me off of my mark. Because again, I'm somebody that is thought out, well planned, strategic with my maneuvers. I'm not somebody that's just going to wing shit. So if I didn't, you know, calculate to be able to accommodate certain things, I'm not going to take part in it. And your babies are included in that, unfortunately, ladies. Y'all feel me? So it's that going on as well. It's like, oh, well, I appreciate you. You know, you seem to have blossomed into a beautiful young woman, you know, learn from your mistakes and everything of that sort. But the way that my life is structured, the way that my life is set up, it would more than likely probably knock me off my game, knock me off my square to take on you and your children, because I have not factored that into my equation. Like you're not in alignment with my lifestyle. You're not complementary to what I got going on. So a lot of the young brothers or the men in general that are like the young man that she is describing, these are the men who want to get with women that they can actually build with from scratch. That way, again, I can calculate this in. I can, you know, really have a clear understanding of how to navigate this, where we're going, because we're starting with a clean slate versus you I gotta just hop in head first and start making adjustments. That's not what I like. That's not what I want. That's not how I'm able to even become the man that you see before you today. I was not able to become this man that you see before you today, to where I have my life together, my money together, my career together, my business together. I'm not that way by happenstance. This was strategically done. This was a calculation. So, sorry, you can't come. You can't sit here. And that is something that a lot of you young ladies will have to face and come to terms with. Let's continue. And I'm going to reach out donations in a second.
And I thought that it was something better out here. Me being too selfish and too worldly. And of course I had a baby with another man or whatever. Not with him, but
so your chances of getting him back are over. You're screwed. And if he's the type of guy that you are describing, to where he's in the church and everything of that sort, I'm pretty sure it's due to his background. So his family is probably heavily involved in the church. And you're out here having babies out of wedlock? Not a good look, son. So he couldn't even be with you if he wanted to. He couldn't let you spin the block if he wanted to. You go completely against the grain. You go completely against the morals and the values. You a baby mama, so you out here fornicating? Oh, no. No.
I just regret it. And like, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because I was watching a video about Tia and Tamera. Well, the famous twins, Tamera, she divorced her husband.
No, that's Tia, not Tamera, but go ahead.
And it just seemed like she's spiraling and she regret her decision. And that's like reminds me of me. Like, I regret my decision.
Oh, let's keep that game while y'all get these likes up. This is a young woman, right? She's not even 30 yet. She's a young woman with a child and everything. She's reflecting on her life decisions and everything of that sort. And even she is able to see the spiraling of the older women around her. Tia, now she called it Tamera, that she got it confused, but Tia is trying to put on this front and this facade like, no, I'm good. And, you know, I'm graduating all this bullshit. But we all can see it. Even the young women can see that, yeah, she messed up. So that is something else, ladies, that these young women are taking heed to. They're seeing the older women that maybe they idolized, that they looked up to. You know, the older women that were telling them, hey, I'm doing this, I'm graduating, I'm living my best life. They see that y'all have fucked up. And so they have no choice but to look at themselves like, wait a minute. If my idols are falling from grace, if my idols are being highly regretful and remorseful about the decision that they made as it pertains to their family, their men, their relationships, oh, hell, let me regroup. That is what's going on. These young women are peeping game on the older women, and they're like, damn, I was listening to her. I was following up behind her, and she's in shambles. Oh, shit, let me clean my shit up real quick. But like I said, by that time, y'all got too much going on working against you. Your reputation in the trash. You ran through like nobody want that. Your baby mamas and shit. Some of y'all got incurable diseases, like all of that. All of that. So that's something else to take mental note of. These young women are seeing these older women spiraling. The very older women that were trying to tell us what we need to do. Come on now. Let's continue.
And I know that I'm making this video also is because I know that it's women out there that be like, oh, I want a man that's going to do this, that, and the third, that's going to pay for this and pay for that. Don't you want a man that's going to pray for you like you should want a man that wants to pray for you, that know God, that want God to be in the center, that want to marry you without a doubt. And like a lot of us got it messed up, and it's really the enemy that.
Oh my God. I'm gonna let her finish, but let me say this. I told you so. I mean, like, it's just no other way to put this. I told y'all so. This is why I said it was very dangerous for y'all to be out here making money and materials the focal point and the center and the foundation of y'all's relationship. Now, do you need money? Absolutely, bitch. Okay, yes. But y'all made that the end all be all. Y'all removed love. Y'all removed respect. Y'all removed companionship. Y'all removed everything that would make up a healthy, balanced, thriving relationship. And y'all made it to be something that is totally reliant upon how much money does he have? What can he do for me and only me? I don't care if I don't like him. I don't care if I don't love him. I don't care if he don't like or love me. But nigga, where that check, where that bag? This young lady is peeping game on that as well. And she like, well, wait a minute, y'all. I'm also seeing as a young woman that the way that y'all have prioritized men and relationships is not ideal as well, because oftentimes these men that you are settling down with, marrying, getting relationships with, having babies by, yeah, they have money, but because the relationship is not something that is rooted in love, rooted in respect, rooted in compatibility. A lot of y'all are not even compatible with y'all guys. Y'all on two different damn paths, but you with him. And it's like it falls apart. She sees that. She now is realizing the significance of having a man that actually values you, that you value as well. That can do more than just provide you with a bunch of materialistic bullshit, but provide you with peace of mind, love, support, knowledge, wisdom, understanding. A lot of y'all guys that y'all are with cannot even fucking properly lead you, sis. Come on now. You know more than the man that you with. You more wise than him. It should never be a case like that. Now, are there some instances to where, you know, your husband or your man may come to you for counsel, or maybe you're more equipped for certain things than he, and he's wanting to get your insight on certain things? Yes. But as far as you being more equipped to lead and teach, provide and protect than him is crazy. And a lot of y'all are in those type of equations. But because he has the money, he has the means, it's like, okay, well, he can go. No. You're helping to provide better than him with his money. That's the type of relationships that y'all are in. He make all the money, but you the one that's knowing how to pay for this and budget that. Like, when I heard that women were out here doing that, my mind was blown. I'm like, wait a minute. Y'all are in relationships with men to where you have to manage the money? You have to pay the bill because he don't know? What? I wouldn't. No, absolutely not. But that is what y'all do. Y'all do not choose men properly, not off the proper things. It goes way deeper than just the finances. But this is how y'all are choosing men. And as a young woman, she is taking heed to that. She's keeping game on that. She's like, damn, y'all only care about what this man got and what he can do for you. But is he praying for you? AKA, does he care about your ass? Does he love you? Does he value you? Does he respect you? Do you do the same thing in return for him? All of that matters. And the moment that a lot of these chicks started removing love and respect and all of that from the equation as far as relationships and marriage was concerned, was the downfall. Because guess what? A lot of those guys also start to peep the game that y'all did not value them. They start to feel used, taken advantage of, taken for granted. This is also why a lot of y'all marriages are not lasting. But let me read y'all donations, then I'm going to continue. Thank you, Successful MD. It says, these fools can't get child support from Pookie's. Whoopsie. Yeah, because Pookie ain't got nothing. Pookie got 7 different baby mamas. They garnishing his check. Let's pick the game, y'all. I've known of instances of guys that were so trash as far as creating a whole bunch of baby mamas in broken homes that the niggas stopped working and started living off of females because his thought process was, well, shit, they gonna take all my money anyway, so I might as well not even work. What's the point in working? The child support gonna garnish all my shit. Let me just live off these hoes. So you know she ain't getting shit from Pookie. So that's why, in my opinion, she's really doing a lot of self-reflecting and being highly regretful and remorseful. It's because all of this is hitting her at once. Like, damn, the shoulda, coulda, woulda of everything. Her life is a constant reminder of what could have been. Thank you, Mojo. It says they usually have since after 35 plus ran through 4 kids from 3 ninjas and way more than an NFL linebacker. Nice to see now. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit. Thank you, John Till. It says, I can take on you and your kid, but why, ma'am? I'm sorry, but why? Ma'am, I see you like an invitation to a 4th of July party on the 5th. I want fireworks with a fresh woman. Here y'all go clowning. I ain't got time, John Till. Thank you, Zeta. It says, no baggage. I'm chasing cabbage. Her life turned tragic. Now she begging to escape the madness. Bars. Whoopsie. Thank you, MIA. It says, I'm able to do it. I'm just not going to. And y'all know what's crazy? What's crazy is a lot of these women would try to shame men for saying things like, oh, I'm not taking on, a woman and her children. I'm not going to play the whole cleanup man and all this other bullshit. They'll make fun of y'all. You broke, you dusty, you just can't handle no real woman, and you're intimidated, the whole 9. But little do these women know, these men can absolutely take on your child. They could take on the responsibilities that you bring to them. They just don't want to. So that's another level and layer to the conversation. It's always levels and layers, y'all. Y'all remember how I said earlier, a lot of these young men were very strategic, very well thought out and planned. And so they don't want to just take on the responsibility of having a woman just throw a bunch of damn hoops and loops in their lives. It's like, wait a minute, I didn't plan for that. I don't have it like that to be doing all that. I gotta map this out. Well, there's some guys out there that could. Yeah, I got it. I can't afford to take on you and your kids. I can absolutely, there'd be no problem. But I'm not. That is a reality, ladies. So it's not all the time that these men are just broke and they dusty and they crusty and they can't handle up on a real woman and all. No. They could. They just don't want to. It ain't tricking if you got it, right? But in their minds, it's like, yes, it is. It is tricking even if you got it. Come on now. Thank you, Successful again. It says, it looks like her habits and thrills materialized. Whoopsie. Thank you, John Till. It says, serving stovetop stuffing chicks on a flight. John Till, please. You all... Do you even know how to chill? I don't know. I don't know if it's even in you to behave. I just don't think so. Thank you, Rob BT. I'm sorry. Thank you, Raw TV. I read that completely backwards. It says they think nice guys are nice enough to take them back, and that's the real reality check that they get. No, nice guy or good guy does not equate to pushover, dumb, simpleton. No. These men have not gotten to the positions that they are in by happenstance. I had to maneuver around bullshit, not invited into my life. Thank you, Benya. I'm gonna call you Benya. It says, if I build it by myself, then I'll enjoy it by myself. And that's the mentality that a lot of men have. You wasn't with me shooting in the gym. You didn't pass me no ball, no towel, no nothing. So why do you feel like it's okay for you to come in after the fact, like, yeah, I'm here now? No, ma'am. Absolutely not. Thank you, Stephen, or is it? Oh, it's Steppenwolf. Anyway, it says she belongs to the streets. They always learn after the damage is done. Sad. It's really, really sad. And you know what's even more sad, Steppenwolf, is the fact that she could very well be one of the young women out there that learned, right? I learned my lesson. I learned from my mistakes. I'm ready and willing now to be the type of woman that I need to be, the type of wife I need to be, and all of that. But again, too much damage has been done to where a man would not want to touch you, because to touch you would be to damage himself. Thank you, Successful. It says she reached out and got pukatized with a baby. Whoopsie. Lord have mercy. Thank you, Alex. It says a female that is a slave to her feelings over logic and intuition cannot be trusted, not even by other women. You ain't lied yet. Hold on. Because you flip-floppy. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm a strong advocate for us as women needing men in our lives. And when I say men, I'm talking about masculine men. Not no little boy and flexing with some pocket change and some bullshit. No. We need real grown-ass masculine men in our lives. Because I cannot even tell y'all how many times myself personally, I've been on some emotional bullshit and trying to make decisions off of my emotions, and then having my husband come in like, nah, that doesn't make sense. Nah, that won't pan out well for you down the line. And me taking heed to that and saying, you know what, let me just follow, your leadership. Let me follow your guidance. Even though I may have been irritated at the time. Let me tell y'all something. I am not perfect. I get attitudes too. I get on my husband's nerves sometimes too, and all of that. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it is about trusting and knowing that your man has your best interest at heart and he would not lead you astray. Because again, the man that you choose should be more wise than you. He should be more intelligent than you and all of that. So he's going to know what's best for you. So it's been plenty of times to where I was letting my emotions guide me or, get the best of me and making me trying to make these decisions. And I would bring it to my husband and he's like, okay, well, here's why that's not a good idea. Here's why you won't do that. Here's why you should not do that. You know what I mean? And so even in that moment, though, I could feel like, oh, no, you're wrong. I should do this. But guess what I'm doing? Listening to the guidance of my husband. And every time, y'all, I kid y'all not, I look back like, damn, you was right. Thank you. So I have to thank my husband so many times. Thank you so much. Because I would have been fucked up if I would have did that. Every time. Okay, I got successful already. And again, big, huge shout out to Sportsman and big, huge shout out to Captain T. I appreciate y'all. All right. But let's continue. We can't hit 800, y'all. I would ask for 900, but y'all being a little finicky today. So I'm going to say 800. Like the video, share the video, and subscribe, y'all. Appreciate it. Okay, here we go. Let me take it back a little bit.
Doubt. And like a lot of us got it messed up. And it's really the enemy that made me go astray from him, because he knew that was that was sent by God. Like he was supposed to be my husband.
That right there just irritated me. Can I be honest? Like I always am. I really, really hate how everything is everybody else's fault but yours. I didn't do this. The devil did it. It wasn't my fault that I wanted to be a hot girl, city girl hoe. The enemy did it. The devil made me do it. I promise. Shut the entire fuck up. And see, this is why also a lot of men do not want to get involved with women, because it's too many of us that do not know how to just say, you know what, I did that shit. Okay? The devil didn't have nothing to do with it. The enemy didn't have nothing to do with it. It was me. You know, I chose to listen to the advice of these hot girl, city girl hoes. I chose to overlook this good guy for this piss poor quality nigga. And I got pregnant by him because, hey, you know, he had that big dick energy. Like, let's just be honest. I think a lot of men would be more forgiving and give us a lot more grace if we would just be 10 toes down with the bullshit. I'm just being honest, y'all. I do not mean to be rude or mean. I just really get tired of the whole, you know, the devil made me do it. What else? I was young and dumb. And yeah, it could rightfully be so. This thing of you just were not mature enough or you were not developed enough in your life in order to make the proper decision. And I can understand that. But every time it's always somebody else's fault, including the devil. Y'all irritate me with that. Is it just me? Put a 2 in the chat if you feel me with that. Or if it's like, oh, no, Danica, you being too harsh. Put a 2 if you feel me with that. And put a 3 if you like I'm being too harsh. Because, you know, the devil did do that. You know what I'm saying? Put a 3 if the devil did do it. Put a 2 if it's like, nah, bitch, take accountability. You did that shit. Okay? I see nothing but damn 2s. It gets on my nerves. It really does, y'all. I get so tired every time. Oh, the devil made me do. You know who it was? The enemy. The enemy, because the enemy did not want me to be with that man. The enemy wanted me to be a hoe. The enemy, bitch, it was you. It was you, sis. You had everything right there at your fingertips. You blew it. You're the one who said he was too boring. You're the one who said he was too lame. You're the one said, you know, he didn't want to go out and pop out and show niggas. You said that, not the devil. Please stop. It irritates me to my core. Like, woman up and say, no, I did some fucked up shit. Come on, y'all. Y'all would get so much more respect if y'all just do that. Y'all don't though. Every time it's the devil, it's your mama. What else? It was your age. Like, no, like, yeah, we can be young and dumb, but like I said earlier, we be knowing at the same time. So I don't even like us using that as a scapegoat all the time. Like, sometimes you can just say, no, I was on some fucked up shit. Yeah. I did that shit. I fucked up. My bad. Y'all don't do that. It's always the devil. That irritates me. But let's continue.
And I didn't have to go from man to man to man from man to man to find him. It was just like right there. Like, God sent him first. And he had to, the enemy got in my mind. And of course, outside people was like, oh, you're not gonna end up being with him. You need to explore. You need to find out if that's really what you want. And
oh my God, that sounds so familiar. It was the same exact thing that I was told. It was the same. We've all been told that, sis. You just gotta be wise enough to say, you know what, yeah, I ain't gonna listen to that bullshit. I end up a hoe listening to y'all hoes. Oh, we heard it all. Oh, well, you need to go out here and explore different options because you're gonna be heartbroken once you find out that nigga cheating on you. And this whole time you out here being faithful, being wrapped up in one nigga. I'm telling y'all, we all heard that drama traumatized bullshit. All because, again, they choose no good ass niggas to build with and be with. And so they're going to project it onto you. And it could come from a place of love. Let me be abundantly clear with that, y'all. Not all the time are these women telling us these things out of being bitter and angry and trying to sabotage what you got going on. Sometimes, y'all, it is out of love and care. Like they're trying to protect you. I don't want you to end up like me to where I was all caught up in this guy and then he did me dirty. I was all caught up in this guy and then he played me. Like sometimes that's where it comes from. But y'all got to be careful with that advice though. Because even though they can have pure intentions, what place is it coming from? Is it coming from a place of trauma? Is it coming from a place of, neglect? Is it coming from a place of being unhealed, being bitter, being angry? So it matters. But, oh, sweetheart, I've heard it all before. Like I said, if I would listen to these women, I would not be with my husband at all. At all. Oh, girl, you getting all caught up in him. Well, what's gonna happen when he get on his feet and he at a position in his life to where he don't need you? He gonna leave you for what he really gonna be with. He's still young, so you best believe he out here seeing a bunch of bitches creeping on you. Come on, y'all heard it all. Heard it all. But what are you going to listen to? Are you going to listen to that bullshit or are you going to go based upon what you actively see? What this man is actually showing and proving to you. Thank you, Ellis. Thank you, MIA. Thank you, Successful. Thank you, Hannibal. Thank you, Mojo. I'm going to read all that. But give me a second, y'all. We've heard it. I know I have. Everything that she's saying, I've been told directly by multiple different women, including my mama. Come on now. Oh, girl, you ain't even gone. You ain't even. I've heard people say you're not even going to know him in the next 5 years. So why even get involved? We've heard it all, sis. But what are you going to internalize? What are you going to listen to? What are you going to do? Stop allowing these bitches to make y'all block y'all blessings.
And I'm here to tell you, if you have a God-fearing man, a man that's going to pray for you when things is hard, you got a good man. Regardless of the situation, if you want a man with a bigger bag, help him get a bigger bag. Like, it's really nobody out here for real that's like that. So I'm just saying, like, I'm just coming on here to say, if don't leave your man for 10% of what he don't got. It's not worth it. You don't want to be like me, like feeling like you missed the opportunity. And I don't know if he might come across this video, but I'm sorry. I didn't know no better. I was worldly. I was of this world. I loved this world too much at one point in my life. And I changed. Like, I realized he who loves the world don't love God, period. So, like, don't leave your husband for a situationship or a boyfriend. It's not worth it.
It is so much we need to unpack on what she said, but I want to let her finish. Thank you again, Successful. Give me a second.
I don't know if he might come across when you got a good man, if that's really what you want. And I'm here to tell you, if you have a God-fearing man, a man that's going to pray for you when things is hard, you got a good man. Regardless of the situation, if you want a man with a bigger bag, help him get a bigger bag.
That shit right there, we got to pause. If you want a man with a bigger bag, help him get a bigger bag. Sis, is this struggle love? Oh, I'm telling y'all, I just feel so vindicated. Every time I get vindicated, every time in this bitch. When I was saying back then, at 10 years ago, y'all, it's been over 10 years I've been speaking this motherfucking truth. When I've been saying what I was saying 10 years ago, y'all had no idea how many women, that struggling. We get with me who already got it. We ain't got time. Now here we are 10 years later, bitch, with this young lady in her car saying to build with a man. If you want a man with a bigger bag, help him get a bigger bag. Because if he a good man, it's without a shadow of a doubt he gonna get to it. The issue is a lot of y'all are out here with ain't shit ass niggas. So when he gets on, he's gonna leave you behind. If he ever even gets on. But if you got a solid ass dude, oh yes. You got a solid ass man, oh yes. Every time I'm out there shooting in the gym with him. What you need me to do? Fuck is you talking about? A man with the right amount of drive, ambition? Oh yeah, I'm with him every time with the layup. Y'all got me fucked up. But this is what inevitably happens. What happens is you get to a point in your life when you realize, damn, the women that were actually going against this whole I am the prize, anti quote unquote struggle love bullshit, they were the ones that were actually speaking the truth. The quote unquote pygmies, like Danica Marie, which I'm not a fucking pygmy. You dumb assholes. I'm gonna pop my shit a little bit too. Hold on. A pygmy is a female, realistically. The true definition of a pygmy is a female that would do absolutely anything and everything for a man. I'm sorry, a male that ain't shit, just to try to prove her value, prove her worth, and all of that. But me, right here, I'm the type of woman that gets behind men that, again, actively show and prove their value by way of what they are doing. They are showing. Yeah, every time I'm going to co-sign him, I'm going to get back behind him. Every time I'm going to be in the gym shooting. Every time I'm going to be like, where do you need me to assist? The fuck? Why? Because that man has the master plan. So if in any way, shape, or form I can add on, I'm going to add on. Because what builds him up builds me up. What do y'all be talking about? Y'all be missing me with that. Y'all lose me with that. But see, a lot of y'all also are entering into these relationships and entering into these unions with competition on the brain. Y'all don't see y'all's men as you. Y'all are not one. Y'all are separate. So it's always this thing of, well, how can I come out on top? How can I have leverage? How can I have control? How can I? Because in the back of your mind, you're already anticipating the downfall. You're already anticipating, the collapse, the breakup. So it's no way you're going to be in the gym shooting with him. Oh, hell nah. Here we go. Hold on, y'all. I tell you, the Bulldog Keys, they mad. They mad, y'all. Matter of fact, let's just do it like this. Let me upload it. Let's just do it like this, y'all. We're just gonna do it like this. Whenever the Bulldog Keys start playing with the damn camera, we just gonna hit them with the motherfucking flicks. Some real talk from your little big sis. Hold on, let me scoot over. It was too real, y'all. Here they go. It's overheating. You think that's what it is? It might be. That might be what it is. But you know why? You know why it's overheating? Because it is. Hold on. Let me show y'all why my camera is overheating. Because this bitch spitting way too many facts. And it's getting hot in the kitchen. And she exposing us. So I'm tired of that shit. So since she's spitting all this motherfucking heat and all this motherfucking truth, I'm going to shut down her camera so she can shut up. But guess what, Bulldog Keisha? It does not matter. It does not matter, Bulldog Keisha. I will continue to speak this motherfucking heat, this truth, so that we can stop having young girls in their cars crying with their babies in the background with no father in the picture. Okay? So I don't care. I really don't care. I really don't. I really don't. Yeah, because I really don't. At the end of the day, we still gonna speak that motherfucking truth. Amen. Amen. So y'all can send as much hate, evil eye, heat to my damn camera as you want. We still gonna cook. Amen. Amen. But what was I saying, y'all? What I was saying was a lot of these young women, they don't understand what they're doing until it's already done. It's too late. It's too late. Yeah, it's too hot for TV. It's got my damn camera shutting down and shit. Damn Bulldog Keishas. But it's what they do, y'all. And before you know it, you out here like, man, I shoulda, coulda, woulda. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. But yeah, you absolutely can add on to your man. Because again, y'all are one and the same. I've never looked at my relationship or my marriage with my husband like, oh, well, you know, if he leaves me, or not even if, when he leaves me, when everything falls apart, how can I come out, you know, on top? How can I come out winning? No, when my man wins, I win. When I win, my man wins. So I just cannot fathom that whole mentality of, you know, I could never build with no man. Well, if you're building with him, aren't you essentially building yourself too? Because y'all are one. But that's how I know a lot of y'all have never been in relationships with good quality men. Or you just ain't shit. Because that's also something as well. A lot of y'all could have been in relationships with solid brothers, but because you are intimidated, you're insecure, you feel like, you know, it's bound to fail, it's bound to fall apart because maybe you know that maybe he's too good for you. You have it in your mind, well, I ain't gonna help him do shit because just in case, you know, he get built all the way up, he ain't gonna leave me. He ain't gonna have me looking stupid. But you shouldn't even be thinking like that. Major fact, y'all feel me? Thank you, Successful. It says, Warden Danica, go to the isolation cell now. I ain't going nowhere. I own the motherfucking cells. The fuck? Maybe mad as hell. Shut down her camera so she can shut her mouth. I'm still talking. Thank you, Zeta. It says, took her running the streets and a baby lady to realize it's too late. I can't say I don't feel bad for her because she chose to be all out there. Polar Tink Tink. That's why I started off with Polar Tink Tinks, because we keep finding out and learning the hard way. And I do feel for her because she is a young woman, you know, but this is what happens when y'all choose to prioritize sprinkle over Danica Marie. You know what I mean? Like, nah, because she the truth. This is what happens when y'all choose to prioritize Princella over Danica Marie. Cynthia G over Nicki Minaj. Like, this is what fucking happens. Thank you, successful. It says they rather listen has-beens versus solid men. Did I get that one already? Hold on, y'all. Now, John Till, what the hell are you talking about? John Till says, would she forgive him if he cheated, got another chick pregnant, and used to excuse her booty hole made me... Okay, hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Because John Till, I'm tired of letting him off the hook. So I gotta do this. Give me a second. Because this shit has got out of control. Hold on. Stop the press. Yes, finally. Can I get about 12 SWAT team officers on the scene for a John Till? Yes, that is him. Okay, we're going to keep him locked up for 2 weeks. You hear that, John Till? 2 weeks. So no super chats. Don't send in no fucking super chats. Absolutely. So, okay, John Till, all of your super chats, save them for your commissary. What? He on the run. John Till, surrender. Surrender to the officers. John Till is on foot. Surrender. The fuck? John Till, I know you ain't trying to escape. We gonna find you. We gonna get you. Okay, let me know when you get him. Okay, over. John Till, oh, crusty, musty, dusty ass, took off on foot, fleeing from the damn SWAT team officers. You cannot make this shit up. Hold on. Now you did too much. You did way too much. He's talking about, would she forgive him if he cheated, got another chick pregnant, and used the excuse, her booty hole made me do it? Not going to fly. Guess what else not going to fly, John Till? You running on foot. We going to catch you. So you just surrender because you did way too fucking much. I cannot believe you put that in a damn super chat. I just can't. Thank you, MIA. It says, I don't even bother kicking them out at 3 anymore. I just leave them alone because I don't want to become baby daddy number 5 by mistake. Y'all be clowning. I'm going to give you a warning, MIA. But yes, y'all been getting off scot-free way too much lately. So I'm sorry I had to do it. But John Till, that was the nail in the coffin. Okay. Thank you, Ellis. It says, just because I admire your appearance doesn't guarantee that I respect or value you. Ooh, very interesting. There's something else a lot of, especially attractive women, they find out the hard way. Like, you have got to bring more to the table. And if all you can bring me is pretty pussy and baggage, pretty pussy and problems, you can stay over there. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter how remorseful you are. It doesn't matter how regretful you are. It doesn't matter how much you've learned. It is what it is. Thank you, Hannibal. It says, it seems like they are pure narcissists until they hit a wall, get old, or have a baby. Ooh. Is that how y'all feel? Put a 2 in the chat if y'all agree with Hannibal. Okay, I think I'm calling them back as successful. Okay, let's continue, y'all. But I had to stop the damn press because John Till was tripping. All right, let's finish this shit off. What was the last thing she said? talking about building with the man. And like I said, y'all, there's nothing wrong with building with the man if he's a quality man that is showing improving his value and his worth.
You got a good man. Regardless of the situation, if you want a man with a bigger bag, help him get a bigger bag. Like, it's really nobody out here for real that's like that. So I'm just saying, like, I'm just coming on here to say, if don't leave your man for 10% of what he don't got.
And that right there is a bar as well. A lot of y'all are leaving behind men because he's not perfect. Right? So, for example, he's checking off every box, but maybe 10 things. Right? 10 things out of, let's say, 500. It's like, see, but I can't do it. Those 10 things, I just can't do it. And y'all know what y'all are doing on the flip side? On the flip side, y'all are then saying, when it comes to Dirty Dick Daryl, you know, well, he got 10 things that I really like. 10 things I really, really like. But the other 300 things, the other 400 things, it's just something, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like a few of them cool, but like the 10 is real solid. So I'm going to just stick it right here. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Y'all do this time after time after time. A man who is showing improvement to you, 0, nothing, maybe just a little bit of dormant potential. Y'all will give him every excuse in the book as to why you should get with him. Oh, but yeah, all the other boxes, he on me. But these 10 right here, solid. So I'm going to go ahead and work with him off of these 10 boxes and then see if we can fill in the rest. You know, it's only 400 more to go. You know what I'm saying? It's only 400 more, so we can do that. But when it comes to this guy right here, it's like, well, he has 400 boxes checked. But the 10 that he don't have checked, you're making those the deal breakers. And y'all do that, and then y'all realize you are fucked up down the line, and you realize just how not that bad those, 10 things were. But by that time, it's too damn late, man. You already made your bed. Thank you, Ellis. It says, good women let ugly ducklings bring them down. I tried to protect mine. She ain't listen. Well, unfortunately, there are a lot of instances where the women don't listen. And that's why I said earlier, I am so grateful that young Danica listened. So grateful. I could have been just like these hoes. Matter of fact, y'all, I could have been worse. You know why I could have been worse? Because they was hyping my ass up. Oh, girl, you way too fine. You way too beautiful. You way too this. You way too that to be settled down with women. Do you know how many of these niggas you can have? Girl. I'm telling y'all. I could have let that shit soup me up like, yeah, you know what? I ain't that ugly. Shit, I probably can get me this type of knuckle. I probably can get me that type of knuckle. Yeah, what I'm doing settling. What I'm doing with this struggle love bullshit. I give me a high value this, high value that. Not understanding that young brother right there was already high value. He already was the best man for the job. Come on now. Y'all do this way too much. Thank you, Kuroyasha. Is that how you say that? I'm gonna call you K. Thank you, Kay. It says he's right. No humility until older age or kids. Okay, so a lot of y'all agree. I see a bunch of twos. A lot of y'all agree. Like, now, y'all be narcissistic until, life humble your ass. Now you want to tuck your tail. Okay, I feel y'all. I really do. John is. Did they catch him? Let me see. Did y'all get him into custody yet? You did? Okay. Thank you. Over. Okay. They finally got John Till. All right. So we have to worry about that shit no more. There's a bunch of tools. Okay. Now, marriage in politics says 1. Okay. But the rest of y'all, it's nothing but tools in the chat. Okay, let me see. Did I miss anybody else? No, I'm caught up. Okay, let's continue.
It's not worth it. You don't want to be like me, like feeling like you.
Hold on, she said something before that. I want to highlight.
You missed out.
I do it already. Let me see.
Get a bigger bag. Like, it's really nobody out here for real that's like that. So I'm just saying, like, I'm just coming on here to say, if don't leave your man for 10% of what he don't got.
Right. That's what I was highlighting. A lot of y'all do that. And then on the flip side, y'all will go and get with the guy who don't have 400 of what you don't got, but he do got that 10. And it's like, okay, I'm gonna let him in. You know, and you know, when you find, like I said, when you find a solid brother, hold on tight to that, especially if you find him while you're young. Oh, baby, y'all gonna be sad. If you find a solid young man while you're young that is showing to you, look, I am this type of man. I have this type of vision. I'm working towards it. You know, I want to make you an honest woman. I want to show you how much I love you. I value you. I care about you. You hold on to that. You don't take that for granted. You don't fumble that.
It's not worth it. You don't want to be like me, like feeling like you missed the opportunity. And I don't know if he might come across this video, but I'm sorry.
And I'm pretty sure he will. This video got 10,000 likes. He probably came across this video like, yeah, shorty. Thanks, but no thanks. And like they said in the super chat, she's probably only doing this now because life whooped her ass. Now she want to be humble, but by that time you already fumbled.
I didn't know no better. I was worldly. I was of this world. I loved this world too much at one point in my life. And I changed. Like, I realized he who loves the world don't love God, period. So, like, don't leave your husband for a situationship or a boyfriend. It's not worth it.
Don't leave your husband for a baby daddy ass nigga. Translation. Let me see what y'all say in these chats. Let me see. Zeta says too many value their sisterhood opinions too much and eventually join the flock instead of appreciating what a man can do for them. Ladies do better. Facts. And I really, really hate that. And that's why I felt like this video that y'all sent in to me was so valuable and so highlight worthy, because so many of us can relate to that. So many of us have been told the same exact things. We've done the same exact things, you know, but it's a matter of learning your lesson, taking heed to what's going on out here and moving differently, doing things differently, you know, because I very well could have been down the same road in the same path as she is. But luckily, you know, I followed my damn intuition that was telling me, no, it's a good man. You hold on to this. You build with this. You appreciate this. You know what I'm saying? You make the proper adjustments and changes. But so many of y'all don't do that until, like they said earlier, you know, life is whooping your ass. You know, you got kids, you got debt, you know, you heartbroken, you struggling. And now it's like, okay, I'm sorry. If you come across this video, I apologize. Take me back. No. It is way too many of y'all out here doing this silly nonsense, and then you end up like this.
Exactly that. Please take me back, please. Please take me back. Please take me back.
And nobody gives a damn. Nobody cares that, you've learned your lesson. Nobody cares that you're remorseful. Nobody cares that now you're a good woman. It is what it is. And I'm so sick of y'all out here on this baby bop shit. Please, I didn't know. Please, I want a good man. I'm ready to be a real woman. And it's too late. Nobody cares. Start listening. Stop thinking that all the women who are telling y'all the truth like me are hating on y'all, setting y'all up for failure, because y'all end up saying the same shit that we've been saying anyway. Y'all end up doing the same shit we told y'all to do anyway, so you might as well listen. Now y'all online singing this damn song.
My boyfriend left me. My boyfriend left me. My boyfriend left me. My boyfriend left me. He not coming back.
And ain't coming back. Yeah, they don't care. Like, y'all just, baby, come back. Nope, not coming back. You can blame it all on me. No. I don't give a fuck. And it's so bad now that the men don't care that you're blaming yourself. Glad that you learned your lesson, but no, thank you, baby girl. I wish you the best. I wish you the best. Thank you, Mario. It says, a wise man once said, don't believe a woman's tears, for she only cries to get her way. She wouldn't be there if it worked out with the new guy. Whoopsie. And you know what? That is a sad reality, a sad truth. Y'all hear down laughing. I wish I was playing. But that is a sad reality and a sad truth. A sad reality and sad truth is, if everything would have worked out with her baby daddy, she wouldn't have gave a fuck. She wouldn't have cared that she wasted that young brother's time as far as going to counseling and, him trying to court her and marry her. She wouldn't have gave a fuck. So, yeah, that is an unfortunate reality. And I just really wish that we can get our acts together early on instead of waiting until, we got so much going on in our lives to where it's in shambles and now we need somebody to clean it up for us. But anyway, y'all, that's all I got for y'all. Y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe. Matter of fact, before I get up off of here, let me check my likes, because y'all love to play with me. Y'all love to play with your little big sis. Not today. Hold on, y'all. And I gotta go to the gym. So I gotta wrap this up. Hold on, let me see. Oh. Let me see. It's loading. My computer going a little bit slow. Let me see. Okay, y'all doing good on the likes. Okay, we appreciate that type of shit. So shout out to y'all. But I should see y'all again tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow for our Crown Head Corner dope discussion. We're more than likely going to go outside. So, make sure y'all got your mosquito spray and shit. We're going outside tomorrow. And then I plan on having some uploads for y'all. Maybe Thursday. And then maybe we'll go live again Friday. I'm not sure. But I do love y'all. I do respect y'all. Shout out to whoever sent me in this clip. It was a very teachable moment for us to break down. But if you have any links and topic suggestions yourself, feel free to send it over to me at dmariepoet@gmail.com. And if it's dope enough, we will turn it into a dope discussion. All right. But I love y'all. I'm going to see y'all later. I think I'm going to grab me a veggie bowl or something. Get a little bit sis been getting snatched. I already snatched, but I've been getting snatched. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see the little chisel? Okay. So I'm gonna go and handle up on that before I go to this gym. And y'all leave your thoughts, opinions, and feedback and everything about this down below in the comments. And I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow, okay? Much love and peace, all my crown heads. We out. And ladies, again, do better and appreciate what you have the first time around.